People, we're in the kitchen in the corner, getting the rest of the stuff done. All right, so this is what we're able to do. Thank goodness everything worked out. So bottom line is we got ourselves our cap, which we needed. So we can go beyond the 3,000 mark. So that's good. And because the companies we're doing business with and the projects we're involved in, they're going to basically exceed way over the 10,000 mark. So we're basically, I'm going to go down today and open up a business banking account so that way I can have those particular payments done through wire transfer or routing number transfer right directly to our account. And then we have to worry about basically going over the limit on the cap with PayPal. And we'll keep that right there for customers. So it worked out. So as I said before, the reason why we went through that is because for anybody, actually that is for everybody, not just one person, for everybody. If you exceed 3,000 sales, or $3,000 worth of sales, and you're, I imagine somebody selling a car. Wow. If you exceed 3,000 in sales, basically you automatically get that cap hold. And basically your orders will still go through. So we had a person place order. Actually, a few people place orders, and your orders are going to be shipped out tomorrow. So they actually release the funds right directly to my account with no problem whatsoever. Like I said, because I've had my account for quite some time, and it's always been good standing. We've always been shipped out items to our customers, and we have extremely low returns on our site. Because of course, all our stuff is tested and backed up, and back all our stuff up. Just go right on down and fix those. Sorry about that if you can't see it that well. Because I'll bring you over here. Like I said, our cap, yeah, lifted. We have $10,000 now on our spending, which means we don't have to worry about 3,000 mark anymore. Woohoo! And also too, it goes by them doing a review on your account to see exactly how many complaints you receive, stuff like that. Basically on returns, we get very, very little returns. On top of that, like I said, all our products are tested. We test our products. A very important thing to me to test your products to show that they work 100%. They do go to your website to make sure all your information, all that stuff is proper and up to code for your customers, because you can't have a lot of crazy stuff in there. Your return policies don't have to be on point. How it goes, nothing really see you get in trouble. I see you creeping around that corner. All right, so. And that's my other cell phone going off. That means somebody can contact with me. And this is why I warn you haters out there. You're so quick to jump and say, oh, he got his account restricted because he was scamming. No, our account didn't get restricted. Our account hit a cap because it was making that much money. We had over $3,000 and $3,000 worth of orders, and we hit the cap, we hit the ceiling. So they had to raise our ceiling because we were actually doing that many orders. And again, on my accounts, I have a clean record. This is the reason why I can get loans from working capital. I can go in and show you where we actually borrowed thousands of dollars from them due to the fact that not only do we make enough money to pay it back at 30%, but we also too have an outstanding account. Where's that thing? I'm looking, oh, it's on my phone, where we actually basically can get any loan we want from working capital due to the fact that our account is outstanding. In order for you to do that, you have to have a lot of satisfied customers. So again, our products are in showcases right now, and we'll be in more showcases after that, showing our products work 100%. But again, like I said, it is what it is. Let me see. All right. That's an order we'll be taking care of tomorrow. We'll have the supplies in for that one. What's the due date on this anyway? Okay, so we should be good on that. Oh, mine's going to be crazy today. What we got here? So that's what that means. So basically, because now that means because I was able to hit that cap and show that I can continue to hit that ceiling over and over again, that means that if I can decide to go back into working capital and get a loan, I can get a loan for $250,000 because I can show that I can basically pay the money back. So if no one's complaining about it, that means you haven't hit that cap. And keep in mind, I made $3,377 off 8 orders. That's it. And I capped it already. Already hit the ceiling already. Now, what capped that ceiling pretty quick was that I have 6 orders that we did over on the other place, ranging from $800 to $1,000. And then on the other place, we got a couple orders from over on that section. And then we've got a few here and there from customers. The majority, most of our orders came in from companies. And companies pay a lot up front. They do. They order a lot of things. Matter of fact, these 2 empty containers right here, they're going to a company as soon as we get the product in here to make it. Oh, by the way, forgot to add, we actually have half of it done. So I'm making a Cinemax Gamer, and that's also we're designing that for the setup we're doing. They want a gaming screen in there, so we're going to put a gaming screen in there, but this will also be available for customers. It's still not set in stone yet whether we're still going to cater to customers in 2024. If I get exactly what I need, I'm going to have to hire a work crew and go from there. Yeah, it's a little scary and crazy, but yeah, I'm going to have to go from there. I actually have other people working underneath me, which is going to be pretty interesting, but we'll see what happens. We'll see where it goes. We can get, because man, this is going to require a lot. It's going to require warehouse. It's going to require forklift operators. It's going to require office people for keeping inventory track of all the orders that be coming in and out. It's going to be interesting. So I'm glad I'm not alone on this by myself. I got my other partners who are going to be helping me out with this also too. So anything I need, they said that get this ball rolling because it's going to be a partnership. They'll take care of it. So at least that's a lot off my shoulders right there. Because yeah, it's kind of scary to get like 100,000 orders and you have to process this, Maya. At the end of the day, a lot of people don't realize that if you get a big contract, you have to figure a way to process these orders. One of the contracts that we have with not contract, but an offer that I got from a big company, and it's still sitting up there in that cabinet over there, was they're willing to basically distribute our products. But do we have the facility? Do we have the people to do it? And we don't have it. That's why I couldn't execute it. It just sits up there. When I'm ready, I can actually contact that guy. But right now, we don't have the power to do it. But now, since I got signed in with this contract with these other people, I do now have that reach. I have that power. I'm going to have that capital to do so. But it's a lot to think about when you think about that at the end of the day. A lot. It's like doing a couple of orders here on the table. That's basically about it. You're talking about 80 gallons of paint. That's a lot of freaking paint. And you're not doing that by hand. You need machinery to run that. You know how expensive that machinery is to be the processor of the order? Millions of dollars worth of equipment. It's very expensive. But, the people I'm working with right now, they have that power and push to do so. So when we get ready to sit down and sign the contract, we're going to go through everything that's needed. As for advertising, commercial, and all that stuff like that, they got control over that. They pretty much have no problem with getting that up and going. They have that push and connections with people they know. There's another fellow I got a chance to talk to. He actually does advertising for Comcast. He's going to give me 10 commercials for $500. Tell me it's not a hookup or what? Yep, it's about who you know. Am I going to be in the commercials? I don't think so. I'm just going to hire other people to do the commercials. I quite frankly don't know what to do. So I can see some things have changed about me, which is good. Because usually, I've seen some people doing some unboxing, not on our stuff, but some unboxing on some other products. And usually I'd be the first one to jump the gun and go, well, that's wrong, and this wrong, and this, that, and the other. But I look at it and I go, who cares? Because again, for the haters out there, I'm contracted. Don't really care about your just that, as long as you're not saying anything nasty or you're slandering my company anyway, hey, your opinion is your opinion at the end of the day. But you're going to be calling me scammers and thieves and this and the other, this, that, and the other, then I'm going to have an attorney down your back. That's what's going to happen. Other than that, really don't care about y'all tests. Don't care about what y'all doing over there. I don't care really at all, period. I got a crazy day today. I got to be on site today. So basically, I have to finish up these, get a lift, go down to the post office, drop these off, pick up more boxes, come all the way, go back to the site. They want me to paint not a motorized screen. This is one of them old screens they pull up. I want to do one of those. So anyway, I'm going to be doing a couple other screens down there, getting that ready, then come back down here. When I'm done, Friday, I still have to go down to the other place because I have to put in a screen for the window. So yeah, nobody had time. That for the charity, for helping out for the charity over there. So basically, the other place I'm at where we're putting in the museum, which is going to look really nice, the African American Museum, it's going to look pretty hot when we get done with it. They have a section down there for the kiddies. So I went down and got a plastic poster board they had upstairs, painted that, and tacked that to the wall. And a couple of the kids, I couldn't record because there's kids in there. So basically that's why I was telling the kid to back up a little bit because I don't have his consent and I'm trying not to drive any trouble. So, they said when the cameras were off, we all popped some popcorn. We sat down, we watched Monster Inc. we watched, and Hotel Transylvania 3, that's what we watched. So the CEO came in and she was like, I got a great idea. Let's put in a movie theater for the kids. Why not? So I got the Sony VPO F830 over there. I already gave them the projector, so we're going to set up a movie theater in there for the kids. I remember having something like that when I was a kid, when I was going to Shortridge Middle School. I remember basically they had being out in the streets and getting in trouble. I would go to school and I would watch kung fu movies. Kept me out of trouble. So this is actually fantastic. I'm definitely on board for that. So I'm putting the whole entire thing in for free. Also for the classroom, the setup for the kids in there, ultra short throw projector with the wall mount and 100-inch screen. I'm also taking out of my own pocket. I'm doing that for free also. Oh yeah, this is definitely going up today. Let me see. Gee, the gallons, man. I gotta go print labels for that one right there. That's a special order. That's actually a contract right there for overseas. All right, let me get that done now. take apart that PC piece by piece and basically clean it out. I think it's freaking slow or a freaking hard drive or something. This is why we gotta be up at 6 o'clock in the morning just about every day to get everything done. So they're going to do in this lounge. Where's my card? Business card. Let me get this correctly. So Legacy Cigar Lounge. Legacy. I say that correctly because they're gonna skin my hide if I don't. Legacy Cigar Lounge. Good gracious, I gotta pronounce that better than that. Or Cigar Lounge. But anyway, this is the company we're working with right there. That's the one that's going to be partnering with us to sign us a $3 million contract. But yeah, so him and his wife, yeah, very, very powerful people. Have a lot of heavy connections and sports and just about everything you could possibly think of. They've been written in a couple of magazines for business and success, and she wrote a couple of books. She also, like I said, used to work for the Library of Congress. Good gracious. So yeah, they got some power behind them. So they're decided to leave corporate America and to invest in their own chain of luxury cigars and some of the finest alcohols. I don't drink at the end of the day and I don't smoke, so they're going to have my root beer in there and bubblegum cigars. Yeah, I said bubblegum cigars. And this lounge is going to be gorgeous. So I'm thinking when I first heard about it, I thought it was just going to be just basically like real soft leather chairs, you know, like the gentleman's club they have. But this place is going to have food. It's going to have downstairs area for business meetings. It's also going to have a section there for part of the VIP tickets or VIP memberships for a customized dedicated theater room. Ta-da! That's where I'm going to be coming in at too, on top of that too. And also too, we're going to be designing the giant fish tank that is going to be in the smoking luxury smoking. I don't know. I don't smoke at the end of the day, so I don't know too much about this stuff. But I guess I'm trying to educate myself with some of this stuff. But anyway, this smoking area is going to be basically, and yes, they bought one of those huge machines that basically draw all the smoke out so the air is crystal clear. Because I have a lung disease, I can't be in that kind of environment, and that won't work too well for me in there. But anyway, so yeah. I'm actually watching them put this machine in. That's what all those huge plastic kind of like pipes coming down, that's what that is. That's part of that machine that they're installing in there. So they want to put an arcade in there, and they want to do a dedicated theater room. They want to put it in there. So I met I met a very interesting person. She makes custom-made rugs. And I'm talking about small rugs. She can make big rugs. I do want a couple of custom-made rugs for my new place I'm going to be getting. And also, too, I need a custom-made rug for the dedicated theater room. Well, actually, it's a huge, massive piece of carpet we're going to actually put in. But that's what I need desperately. And so she's just started a business, and now she's going to get some business coming her way. All right, people, that's basically about it. I got to get ready to get set up and get out of here because I got much to do today. It's going to be a pretty busy day today. Enjoy your day, and God bless.